guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing how to wash your brushes. I know there's like a bunch of videos on how to wash your brushes, but I wanted to make my own. So I am going to make a how-to like little demo. I am not sure if I'm going to put it at the end or I'm going to actually like insert it while I'm talking. But I do wanted to let you guys know the products that I use and what I use to make my life easier. Because when it comes to washing your brushes, it's just so tiring, especially if you have a lot of brushes like this. So I wash my brushes every 2 weeks. That's my personal brushes. Now my brushes that I use for my clients, those I wash every night after each client, because I just don't want any bacteria in it. I don't want to infect anybody's face or like have anything that makes my clients break out. So I wash my brushes every night for my clients. Now for my personal brushes, I am very laid back when it comes to myself, because I know that I am just applying those brushes to my face. So now for my brushes, I wash my brushes every 2 to 3 weeks. Pushing it a month, that's pushing it, because you know, if I'm using just one brush or one foundation constantly, I don't clean my brushes so often, because I'm just using one brush and I have a bunch of brushes that I can use if I want to use a different foundation. But if I'm trying out foundations, like I've been trying out foundations for the past couple of months now, I've noticed that I have to wash my brushes every 2.5 weeks, because I run out of brushes. And trust me, I have a lot of brushes. If you guys want me to do like a brush collection or my favorite, my top favorite brushes that I use, just thumbs up this video or leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll try to film a video for you guys. So before I get started on the demo of how I wash my brushes, I do want to show you guys what I use to wash my brushes. So a very good tool that has come a long way since I bought it, which was in the summertime, is this like Sigma brush, like a little mitten, and it has 2 different sides. It has a side for your eyes, like your eye brushes, and a side for your face brushes. So this is reversible. It tells you exactly what it's for on like the sides, on the top here. It kind of guides you of how to wash your brush. So it tells you it has a rinse side here, which is like textured. It has another wash section here, which it tells you right here. It tells you refined, like if you want to really dig into your brushes and get that like precise cleaning for a brush. So like if you want to wash an EO6 brush from Sigma, this is so small that if you use it on like this section here, it's not gonna do anything, because these kind of like little buttons are not gonna rinse or wash anything out of this brush. So for that, you would have to go to the refined section, and like this has really little like rubber bristles that are gonna wash off anything that your brush might have. So I really like this mitten. It's been helping me out a lot, because like I said, I have a lot of brushes, and washing it with my hand is like so irritating, and it takes me forever to really get a deep clean on my brushes. So I've really been loving this, and this is a great investment if you want to have something to help you out washing your brushes. This is not very expensive. I got it for $25. I know that there's a bigger one, a mitten one, and there's a matte one that you put on your sink. But for me, this is very convenient. It's very handy. I can take it anywhere. So now for washing my brushes, the thing I use is soap. I have this Sote soap that you can find at Walmart. That's where I found it. You can find it at Walmart for like 97 cents. You can find it at any Mexican store. This is very famous for washing clothes. But I've also found out that through my big research of finding products to wash my brushes, I've used cleansers, I've used like baby shampoo, I've used everything. And through all that research and like finding a great product to wash my brushes that is inexpensive and that it does the job right is this Sote soap. So you have two options. You can get the white Sote soap, or you can use the pink one, which is the one I'm using for my video. So I already went through one of these Sote bar soaps for my clients. I do have two separate bar soaps. So I get the pink one because I really like the smell of the pink one, and I get the white one for my clients. That way I know that they're different, because if I get two pinks or two whites, I'm not gonna know which one is which. So I do use the pink one for my brushes and the white one for my professional brushes. And for my professional brushes, I do tend to use up the Sote soap more than with my regular brushes, because I don't have to wash my brushes, my personal brushes, every day. But with my professional brushes, I do. So I use up a Sote bar for my professional brushes maybe in 2 to 3 months. And for my personal one, it takes me about 6 months to go through a whole Sote bar. So I also wash my beauty blenders with the Sote bar. It removes everything from beauty sponges. I have also the beauty blender soap, and that one works fine. It's good, but it's very expensive. So you're going to buy a $15 soap, you can buy a 97-cent soap, and it works exactly the same. If you guys can see, my sponges are super clean. There's no foundation at all, and this one is really beaten up because I use it a lot, and it's like super clean. There's no makeup in here, and I use this every day to apply my foundation. So I guarantee that your brushes and your beauty blender or your beauty sponges are going to be super clean. So before I got that mitten, I was using my hand because your hand has ridges and you can really lather your brushes up when you use your hand. And if you don't have this mitten, you don't have to go buy it. If you have a small collection of brushes, if you only have about 10 brushes, you really don't need this mitten, because it's not going to be worth the money. So if you have a big collection of brushes, then I do recommend a mitten. But if you don't, you can get alternatives. For a while, I was washing my brushes with kitchen gloves, like the ones that you use to wash the dishes, because those have texture on the hand side. So I was using those. So up next, I'm going to show you guys how I wash my brushes. I am going to do a voiceover for that, so I'll let you guys watch the video. So the first thing I do is put the water to the temperature I want. Here I'm showing you that you can use either the pink soap or the white one. I'm using the pink one because I am washing my personal brushes. So like I said, you wet your soap and then you start lathering your brushes. So what I do is I put them to the side, and then I take each brush and I pass it through my soap so I can get at least the surface makeup off. And then I'm going to leave some soap on the brushes, so when I go with my glove, I can get a deeper clean. So now it's when I'm going to start using my glove to really deep clean my brushes. So I'm going to apply my glove and then grab the face brushes first, because I do want to deep clean those first since I have the face side brush cleaner side. And I'm going to work the brush into the little bristles and like the little ridges that the glove has, so I can get a deeper clean. After I do that, I am going to squeeze any water out. And on the side where your thumb and your index finger, you're going to squeeze out any water. So now I'm going to go in and clean my eyeshadow brushes. So for that, I'm going to flip over the glove to the eyeshadow or the eyes side, and then I'm going to work all my eye brushes in with the little ridges. After I'm done with washing all the brushes, I'm going to lay them flat on my table, and I'm going to put a tissue or a towel underneath so the water collects on the tissue and on the towel. And then I'm going to leave those air dry for about a day. It depends on your brushes. If you have more dense brushes, it takes a little longer. But I always leave my brushes to dry for 2 days just so I know that they're completely dry. So I hope you guys liked this video. Please like if you found it helpful. Comment down below if you have a request or if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe so you guys can get all my new videos. You can also get alerts when I upload a new video. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.